Hello everyone, today we are going to study about art and architecture. The Gupta age marks the beginning of the freestanding temple architecture, though only a few of the hundreds that must have been built have survived to house were either representations of the gods, mainly incarnations of Vishnu or the lingas images of Shakti cult goddesses, also began to appear in increasing number and sizes, particularly of Durga and the Mother goddess. Examples of Gupta architecture that are found in the much restored Gupta temple at Sanchi, the Kankali Tila at Tigua, Jabalpur, together with the only partially rock-cut cave at Udaygiri, are probably the earliest of the surviving shrines. The remaining temples belong to the later half of the 5th century to early 6th century. The Swatra temple at the Deoghar near Jhansi, 8510, is a large and more elaborate edifice with a pyramidal tower. Bhita or the Bhitargaon in Uttar Pradesh has ruins of number of Asian Gupta temples. The typical Gupta temple is a flat roofed with a shikar or more rarely with a low slanted shikra. It consisted of a cubical garbha griha in which the central cult image was placed. The seat of the images was shifted to the walls of the temple and had a single entrance and mandapa or porcha. It had rows of pillars with the vast and foliage capitals and square pedestal and octagonal shafts. The doorways were carved with bands of figures in relief. A special motif began being a row of Mathuna, male and female couples. From the Gupta period onward, temples were largely built in stone instead of the usual brick or wood. It was in the 8th century that the Hindu temple in northern India into its own. Iconographical formulations, still variable and experimental in Kushan times, become fixed, and almost every major type was established in the Gupta period. The Puranas provided the basis for the iconography of the most Gupta art, including the great high relief tablets on the lives of the gods, which is among the chief glories of the Indian sculpture. The Gupta style was modelled on the architectural norms established by the Mathura school. From the Gandhar, the Gupta style derived certain stylizations, particularly the knife sharp meeting of the eye socket and groove. The first dated sculptures in a full-fledged early Gupta style are from the Vidisha and the early Udaygiri caves in Madhya Pradesh. The caves at the ground level are important not architecture but for the characteristic images. For example, the four-armed standing Vishnu with the plain cylindrical trunk standing stiff-legged in Sampada.